All right. Hello, everyone. Finally, back from hiatus. We are now ready to begin again. It's actually kind of fitting that the hiatus happened on episode 13. But, yeah. Lot of craziness going on. So that's why everything's all why I had to go on delay. Of course, as most of you know at this point, I am working on creating my own game called Dread. So, yeah, that's going on. And a lot of other stuff that's just kept me away. Updated to 1.2.4 today, but unfortunately, the problem is naturally that 1.2.4 zombie mod is not available right now for 1.2.4. So we're kind of stuck floating around using the default creative mode flying, which, as you can tell, is very slow and glidey and very imprecise and really kind of annoying. But, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. I know they're working hard on updating Zombie. Zombie's awesome, and I'm not complaining about that. So, yeah, I'll live with what we got going on right now. And I hope that you all will forgive the situation. And, ooh. No, that doesn't work. Unfortunately, sideways store blocks don't work quite like that anymore. Like the way that we had it before, so we had our nice 1-to-1 contrast ratio screen. Doesn't work anymore. I think that one of the ways that we were thinking about fixing that was using block 34. Is it block 34? I'm pretty sure it's block 34. We'll call it block 34. So we'll say it's block 34. Use block 34, and bam, we'll be able to have that depth ratio again. But for right now, as you can see, it doesn't quite work the way that it used to. So that's a bummer. But we'll work on that. There's got to be a workaround. And even if there isn't a workaround, it still looks pretty darn... Ooh, melons. It still looks pretty darn good with just as is, with the little, blocks going back like that. You can see that the lighting error is fixed with glass, but yeah, fun stuff. So we're gonna mess around with that a little bit today. We're gonna all right, who threw up on Prelude of the Chambered? All right, so yeah, we're gonna be messing around with that, trying to find a good workaround for that. We've also got a lot of catch up to do. I'm a couple weeks behind, and that sucks. As most of you know who've watched the last episode, the method that I was intending to build for the dynamic object system totally failed and did not work at all. So we kind of came up with an ad hoc version of something that might work, and then 2 weeks went by. Now, during those 2 weeks, the ever industrious Gremlcar came up with a very brilliant system. And that brilliant system is great for doing exactly what we want to do. And he's been working on refining it and building it and creating it and doing all of that fun stuff. Now, let's go take a look at his system real quick, because, that's what we're going to do. So if we go back to Gremlcar's area, he has, the old system, the existing system as it is now, all right here. And he basically is the one that kind of built it, and has developed a much more advanced system that is hanging out above. And you can see this massive block of colorful prettiness in glowstone. Since glowstone now not only uses allows redstone, but it doesn't break it as a connection, and it's kind of cool like that. It's got some neat things to do with glowstone. It also, of a very important note, glowstone, it no longer, well, I should say, glowstone does not create buds. So, whereas before, a setup like this, with the inhibitors, or you can see like this, would create a bud switch right here, a block update glitch, and force these pistons to not work right and totally break this whole contraption that Grummelcar's got going on here. Because glowstone transfers power but does not actually power itself, like the block, as far as my understanding is, the block itself does not power, but redstone can go on it, and redstone itself is powered. So that means that the power does not actually transfer down into the block here, which is the block that causes the block update glitch. In other words, no block update errors with systems like this. And that's really cool, because that allows us to compact some things. If you remember way back in the earlier episodes, it would have been really nice to have that feature, because it would have saved us a whole bunch of trouble with the display system. But, you know, such is life, and such is innovation. And of course, also such is adapting to Minecraft as it develops. Because, you know, now we've got these fancy glowstone things. And that's great as long as Jeb doesn't decide, oh, wait, that's not what I meant, and then changes it so that they work the way they used to, and then, you know, it breaks the whole thing, and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, there's some new features that really make it great. He's been working on this fancy system that allows us to do a lot of the dynamic objects, to program them in here, and not just wall dynamic objects, but other things like doors, where we can look at a door and we can open it, and like the door frame will be there, and close it, which works differently than just the on-off nature of the breakable walls. So this is just really cool, and we're going to be transferring this over into the new Prelude to the Chamber section. He was earlier today working on this, so I don't know if it's completed now. He was working on setting up the RAM. This is the RAM section of the device, this little thing here, and that RAM section is what will tell the system to turn off or turn on, depending on whether we're facing in the right direction, whether, you know, we're in front of it. Graham says it's not quite complete. So we're probably going to hold off a little bit on that, and we're going to work on the display system while Graham continues to build this incredible device. Hello, Graham. And then we'll be able to, you know, copy it all over and start programming it. And once that's all done, we'll tie that all together, and we've got a functional finished game. So, you know, we're cruising right along, despite the fact that I've unfortunately had to skip a few weeks. So this is really good. Today, I apologize in advance for the lateness of the live stream. I kind of had a choice. I could either do the live stream later on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time instead of 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or I could skip another week. And I didn't really want to feel like skipping another week, because I've already skipped 2. So I didn't really want to, you know, leave you guys behind. So we're going to go ahead and just roll with this and see how far we can get. Yeah, it's going to be kind of slow going today, mainly because it takes so long to glide around everywhere with the standard creative mode flying system. And that's kind of unfortunate. But, you know, such is life. Alright, so let's hop back to the actual Prelude of the Chamber. There we go. And, first off, I want to kind of play around with this screen, because, the glass, it just doesn't really work for me anymore, you know? I mean, yeah, it's just not working. So let's mess around with that. Let's break some things and mess around with some stuff. Okay. So first off, let's take. Also, of unfortunate note, as you can see, I don't have World Edit, the overlay, the CUI, World Edit CUI. I haven't have that updated either, so we don't get to see the nice little boxy, and hey, this is what he has selected type thing. But you know, whatever. Let's see. We're going to first set this to air, and we'll see. Yeah. We'll play around with this a little bit. I'm not gonna spend too much time messing around with this, I don't think. First, let's see. What is it? Block 34 or something. Set 34. Yeah, that's what I thought. 34 isn't allowed in the current world edit configuration. Alright, so I know that a lot of it, 36, oh, 30, it's 36. Well, hey, that might work, but I don't know if it'll work or not, but let's try it. Set 36. Yeah, 36 isn't allowed either. Hi, Arshia. Guess what? 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 I don't know. No. When you destroy a block where redstone's on, it doesn't drop the redstone anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. I hope you mean just on this server, because that would be great. But if that was an actual case of the game itself, that would really suck. It's great for our server, for sure. But for the game itself, oh man, that would really suck. Let's see. So we got this, and let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do about this. Mainly because it's hard to. I mean, since we no longer have our nice sideways block to be able to make our contrast ratio, we'll just have to deal with it. I think right now what we're just gonna do, until I don't know, somebody comes up with another block that works, we're just gonna leave it as is, because I don't want to sit here wasting time going through, does block 1 work? No. Does block 2 work? No. Does block 3 work? I mean, I'm not actually gonna do that, but you know what I mean. So okay, first off, why is there a hole here? Now if you notice, we've got a lot of redstone stripped off of our system, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. It looks like oh man, the buds got gutted. The instant repeaters got gutted. That sucks. Looks like somebody might have tried to copy something and it didn't quite go right or something. I don't know. We lost some of our stuff here. Well, actually, we lost a large chunk of it. So we're going to have to sit about repairing that. Let's see. One of the other things we're going to do is... well, that explains probably why these are on. Let's see. Go and break those. And what's going to happen? Oh, no. We're going to get some stuff. Okay. That's not what we want either. So I'll put those back. Okay. And let's see. We've got a couple of things that are just on randomly. A couple of pixels that are just like, hey, we're just going to be on. If that's okay with you. Nope. 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 Is it above? Oh. Ooh, nope. Ha ha ha, there it is. There's our little beastie. Now let's figure out where. Hey, where are you getting power? Getting power from back here. All the way. Oh, and you are getting power from here. Or no, actually, you're getting power from the back end. Hmm. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Because on the back end, we replaced it. Signs. Let's go see what the signs say. I made the vertical wire faster. If you like it, you can just stack it. Alright, well, I mean, the vertical wire is, of course, better because it's faster. The faster, the better. It is good, so we'll stack that across. But of course, we're also going to have to adjust some of the data systems here. Now, there's a couple of things that we're talking about doing. One is going through and redoing the graphical system. I don't know if I'm going to do that at this point, just because that's so much work to have to go back through and dig through it all. I mean, I know it's going to gain us 7 ticks if we do it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to leave that for another episode if I even decide to do that. But it's going to be a whole lot work, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd really just like to have this thing done by now. Oh, I'm not getting tired of working on it, but yeah, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have left to be able to devote to it. Especially with my kid coming up here real soon. I might not even, like next week episode. I don't even know if I'm gonna have an episode next week because that's right around the due date of my little girl. So, which I'm having a girl, by the way. I don't know if that is if the gender has gotten out there into the world, but yeah, little girl, little geek girl. It's pretty cool, and yeah, so I'm not sure. That's probably going to affect the amount of time that I'm going to have to be able to work on this and do these live streams. I mean, I'm going to do my best to work it in there, of course, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so we're going to just keep working on it here. We'll do what we can with what we've got. All right, so we've got some repair work to do. There is some damaged sections of the device, as you can see here. Also, with the glowstone stack on the side there, we are going to redo the graphical data stacks, or at least we're going to fix that one that's on. I think the rest of them are okay, but the one that's on, we're going to have to fix that one. Probably won't actually redo the graphical stacks at this point because we might be actually going through and redoing the entire graphical system. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see here. So where's the one that is on? There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, let's put some things here. Okay, let's see if we can put it all working there. Boop. There we go. Alright, and I'll just leave it as that. I could break that, but I don't know how much we're going to be redoing. So that'll fix the hole in the screen. And then we're going to go hop down here very slowly because we're on glide mode. And we're going to fix some of this stuff here. Oh man, this is so messed up. How did it get so messed up? I don't know. We'll stack it because we've got 2 functional sections here. Looks like 2 of them remained undamaged, which is perfect because then we can just stack it and be done. Stack it and be done. Call it done, son. Of course, now I also no longer have my fancy little making sure I've selected everything correctly. And yeah. I didn't copy anything since last time I was on here, so I mean, somebody copied something, obviously. I did not, so I'm not sure exactly, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to, let's see, dang it. I hate creative mode. I hate it so much. Okay. Let's see. First position, second position. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's rise up a bit. Ooh, jeez. Oh man, this could be bad, guys. This could be real bad. Position 2. This could be really bad. I don't even know. Let's stack it once and see what happens. Stack. Stack it for me, baby. Hey! Hey! You know what I see? I see something that's stacked. Not only did it stack, but it didn't tear out the bottom of the display. So that's a good thing. Other than right here, which I didn't have anything to do with. There's just a giant chunk missing out of the bottom of the display. But, you know, whatever. At least I don't think I did. No, I couldn't have had anything to do with that. I was over here. Oops. Let's break that. Oops. Alright, so let's stack just once. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, hey, guess what, guys? I forgot. We're gonna have to turn these power lines off so that we make sure that we don't lose our blocks when we stack it, because otherwise we will lose our blocks when we stack it. So let's stack it again. See what happens. Okay, we're looking good so far. Ooh, not quite. I'll just put that in later. I'll just do that part by hand. Okay, so we need to stack it, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, I think. Let's see what happens when I do that. Ha! Whee! Oops, too many. It's just off by 1. We'll just go through and chop that out instead of hitting undo and adding additional server load onto the server. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'll just tear you out. We had, oh, I wouldn't need to do it anyway, because it was off. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay, so let's see what else we got. We got press slash with the chat closed. Auto command key. I don't really know exactly what that means, but I'm kind of terrified. Yeah? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. That's good to know. That is very cool. That is a cool new feature to the featureification. Oh, hey! Hey! Ah, I'm gonna be falling all over the place. I'm gonna be flying around like a drunken idiot. Every time I touch the ground, it's like, oh, you don't want to be flying anymore, huh? Cool, I'll just turn flying mode off, because obviously you don't want to be flying anymore. No, I still want to be flying, thank you very much. Ah, there we go. Cool. Now we have a very lovely, every other one being, oops, well, whatever. I'm not sure why every other one is on. They should all be off. That's a problem. Why is that a problem? How did I screw this up? Guys, how did I screw it up, guys? Was there supposed to be a block here? Or no? No, I don't think there's supposed to be a block there. Hang on. Yeah, figures out. Oh, hang on. I might be losing. Oh, let's see. What have I got going on? I don't know what that is. What ended? Okay. Nothing blew up. Yeah, nothing blew up. Okay, so we're still perfect. Alright, that's better. Something was, process was eating up my server thing, and I'm not sure what it was. Okay, so let's figure out, why is this broken? What did I do? Y42 broken. . seems to me that something is not right. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's what we have to do, is stick that in there so that it prevents. I mean, that's what seems to be the only thing we can do. Hang on, let's try this. Alright, let's stick a torch here and make sure the signal gets transferred across. It does. Okay, so that's just what it was. It was a block missing. Alright. I should have just had faith. Cats! Hello, cat. How are you, cat? What are you doing, cat? Go away, cat. Yeah, that's right. Follow the pit. Yeah. Oh, no. Whatever. Anyway, stupid cat. Hey, if this video goes on YouTube, on Reddit, then automatically it'll get lots of upvotes. Why? Because it has a cat. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, what? Cats are eating redstone. No. Let's see. Okay, so now I still have that selected. So if I stack that, that should fix its own little issue, right? Oh no, because I have to add the block here. Oh no, because the block is in the wrong place. Stand by. Stand by. There we go. I think that'll do it for us. Oops. No, I put the block in the wrong place. I think. Huh? Oh. Whoa. Okay. So there's the block that goes up, and there's that. Okay. So the block that goes up, and there's that. So, no, the block was already there in the old one. Weird. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. Stack it. Whatever. Let's roll with it. Roll with it. Okay. That looks like it's working. Signal gets propagated through. Oops. Alright. And it turns off. Okay. So now we'll just stack it 15 times like we did before. And call it good. Blam. Basically all that did was add one block to the whole thing, but that's okay because that made sure that everything was working the way it's supposed to work. And we've got the redstone on top of everything like we should. We're missing some redstone on these, which is fine. I can just add that on here. Flying so slowly. Overlay redstone. Oh, fine. We'll go like this. Shift 1. Copy. Paste. Oops. Right. Paste. No? What? What? I thought that would work. Alright, well, let's just do this. Oh, that makes sense because I wasn't actually up. Yeah, by the time I do this, grumble cars have already... You know, sometimes I just try and be too fancy. I just gotta lay some stuff down manually. Alright, so we've got some signals going across here like we should. We've got some signals coming down like we should. Now, there's some interesting things here. We've got this inverted, so it's going to come across. And obviously it's coming down here and activating a couple of things. It's bad. But why is it doing that? Whoa! Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so because it's supposed to be inverted, everything is not inverted, so we need to take this last section here. We're going like this, and we're going like this. We're going to expand by 1. Let's see, so we got... Let's try stacking it once and see what happens. What is supposed to happen? I like it. Alright, stack 15 times. comes all the way down the line. Including the one that doesn't actually have a line, which is cool. And then we get to tear that out. Hello, Redstone! Hi, RSW! And let's see. Let's take a couple of chunks out here. There we go. Over here. And stand here and go position 2. Set air. Boop. Like it, dude. And that's gonna take that monster beast out. So that's good. Alright, so we've got some things repaired, which is good. Let's see, we've got that going across. We've got a couple things in the middle we've got to tear out, obviously. Because they're not actually connected to anything. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's call it... God, it's hard to be precise in creative mode. Yeah. There. Set air. Did I do that correctly without breaking anything? It's got some stuff hanging out here. But I think that stuff is superfluous. Yeah. That's just extra stuff on the side. Okay. So we've got our middle stuff torn out. We've got our end stuff put back in. Everything should be connected back up to the main screen. Yep, we've got a very lovely nothingness going on, other than some random wood on the screen. Yay, wood. Let's see. So now that we've got that bit done, we should probably... I don't know. Graham, are you ready for your device of awesomeness to be copied over to into the system? He says yes. Let's lag the shit out of the server. He says it's been ready for the last 10 minutes. Ah, well that serves me right for not paying attention. Okay. Let's see. I know a lot of... I'm not sure what part of this is the same and what part of it needs to be passed over. Where should we copy from, Graham? This is your system. This is all your goodness. You've actually expanded it all the way. Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I know some of it's new, but you've expanded it all the way down here. So we got to get some of the bottom stuff the same too. I mean, we got to copy some of the bottom stuff over so that you have the decoder that runs all the way down to the back. So we should probably try grab it somewhere. Oh, I don't know, somewhere just around here. Or we could just take the whole frickin' chunk, which is probably the better option. See the nether bricks. Looking for the nether bricks. Trying to find the nether bricks. Use a new height. Oh, you mean the nether bricks in the middle? Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to be copying this minus air. So that, yeah. So that we don't completely erase our control area. Yeah, and also take away the nether brick. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and take away the nether brick. Yeah, let's just go ahead and copy this whole frickin' monstrosity, and we'll make that happen. You and the captain, make it happen. Okay. So I think this is safe. Let's see. Fly. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, it's safe. It takes all of that. Okay. So we're gonna set this as position 1. All the way down here. Somewhere freaking terrifying. Just doing anything this massive, copying anything this massive is terrifying. Not gonna lie. It's a little scary. It's kind of scary, guys. Just saying. Alright. So let's set this as position 1. Where I am standing. And I'm gonna go down here. The live streamers can't talk. Well, that's weird. Why not? That doesn't make any sense. Aw, live stream banned everybody. Right, I'm just gonna stick this here so it's my own little marker so I know where position 1 is. Sorry, live streamers. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you're not allowed to chat right now. I would love it if you could. It'd be great. Let me very slowly and ominously glide around this device in preparation for the massive copying. Operation that is soon to occur. It's actually over into somebody else's plot. That's funny. Alright, hang on a second, guys. Before I do this massive copying thing, I'm gonna hop onto my channel and take a look here. Try and figure out why is the system being so mean to you all and not letting moderator only chat. No, that's what I want. Oh, that's good. Chat. Yeah, you're all supposed to. Yeah. Require login? No. Moderator only? No. Okay, save all them changes. And let's see, we got all these cool people. Everyone. What? Oh. No? No? Oh, no. No, just No, that's right. As far as I can tell, y'all should be able to chat right now. I don't see anything that's saying, oh no, you can't chat. I'm gonna see if I can chat. Hello! You cannot talk since you have been banned by the moderator. I am the moderator. I have been banned from chatting in my own channel. How messed up is that? What is up? That's not cool, live stream. Okay, I'm gonna hop into my live stream channel and do this by the official methods of going through and into my live stream channel. And oh my god, I'm about to enter my own live stream. This is terrible. It's gonna create a nexus of terribleness. All right, let me,
it's a problem as
or it'll just play an ad, you know, like it do. All right, so my account, my channels, going through. Yeah, that's my channel. Oh, look, there's Bear Cook's channel. Woohoo! Good for him. Where's my, no, I didn't want to configure my channel. Let's go into my studio. Yeah. Going to the studio. It's authenticating my studio privileges. That's probably going to get, duplicating here real quick. Let's see. No. Oh, that's good. Ooh. I don't know if you're all getting a feedback loop, but I am definitely getting a feedback loop. Chat. Alright, let me try text chatting. Hello. I have been banned by the moderator. No. I disagree. I am the moderator. I haven't banned anybody. And I sure didn't ban myself. I didn't even... can you ban yourself? Sure didn't ban myself. Can you ban yourself? I don't see anything, guys. Alright, let's go back to my live stream thing. Let's go back into the configuration settings. And figure out exactly what's going on. Or at least try to. If there's a configuration setting. Let's configure things. Yep, 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 yep. Nope. Twitter chat widget. We're not really twitterating here, guys. We just want to talk. We just want to talk. Can we just talk? Just, you know, chat. Maybe type a few things. Say nice things about each other. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I like you. You're great. Hey, thanks for the good idea. I'll do that. Apparently not. I don't see any options for... Hang on. When all else fails, Google your problem. Livestream has banned chat? Chat banning. Banning chat. Banned from livestream chat. It's banned by chat. Banned from livestream chat. By mod. Banned from livestream for no reason. And banned. Now, this is all people saying, oh, I was banned from livestream because I spammed stuff and it really sucked. No, that's not what I want. I want... Alright. I don't know. But I must say that this is a Minecraft live stream, not a live stream channel malfunction trying to figure out why the chat doesn't work live stream. So for this episode, until I figure out exactly why people cannot chat, which is really annoying, I'm gonna just not have chat, I guess, which really sucks. I don't like that. I don't like that, guys. It sucks, guys. Oh well, whatever. Let's see. Can try to restart the channel. I don't know if restarting the channel will work. I don't restart the broadcast or something, but I don't think that's really gonna help with their internal system of everybody is banned on Barrack's channel. I don't know. More restart live stream show thread. Okay. Well, I can give that a shot. Let's try it. Since Syntax Blitz is suggesting that we go through and Zadrada says that Dread is awesome. Yay, somebody likes my video game. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm gonna hop onto the live stream and let's try and reset or restart or something. Log in. My account. Channels. Configure. Okay, let's hop back on here and see what he has to say. Let's see. There's a more button. Yeah, I was just trying to find it. Yeah, so, back. Yeah, there is a more button. Oh, hey, oh, there it says. It says restart channel. That did something. Oh! Oh, it worked! Oh, Syntax Blitz is the man! Woo! Or woman, I don't really know. Woo! Sweet! That is awesome. So we got the chats back. We are going to continue on then. Great! I just learned something new. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to. I was wondering why nobody was actually like talking on the chat thing, but yeah, thanks. Thank you. You're all awesome. I love you. Okay, let's get this thing going. Where were we? We were somewhere. Position 2. Right, position 2. Dreadgame.blogspot.com. Yay! Click this. I can't click something in chat. It doesn't work. It doesn't actually show up as a link. As cool as that would be. I think that's where I'm supposed to be. I can? It works now? Click. What? What? What is even this? I just clicked yes and it didn't do anything. So that sucks. Yeah, it didn't open a browser. Hey, I just opened my browser. Now I close my browser. Now I click yes. And no, there's no browser open. There's like nothing. No browser stuff. It does nothing. But it does have the copy to clipboard option, which is really cool. Or, I could just type in dreadgame.blogspot.com because, like I can't do. And hey, look, there's my video game. Hey, cool. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, this thing, totally awesome. I love the fact that I could do that. I didn't even know it. That was not intended. I did not make my game so that I could do this kind of stuff in my own game, but it's really cool that it can. Anyway, sorry. Just, why, thank you, Mort. Alright, so let's see. We're going to continue on our actual splat. Because I got moved around too much, and I knew it. Alright, there we go. Get fly! There we go. I feel like an idiot Superman trying to like jump up and down, like fly! Come on, fly! I know I can do it. I've done it before. Position 2. Let's see. 1,111,722 blocks. Hello, Notch. There will be a couple of dynamic features. Notch is someone who's on the thing as Notch. I'm not sure if it is Notch or not, but whatever. Yeah, there's going to be doors, keys, breakable walls, all that kind of fun stuff is possible with Grem's amazing dynamic object device system. So, woo-hoo. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, before I copy this yet. No. Flying over here. I need a good reference point, because floating in the middle of the air is a terrible reference point for copying something. Just for future reference. Yep, it is definitely possible to do monsters. Which is cool. So cool. I don't know if I mean, I doubt I'll actually be integrating monsters into this version. But, because, yeah, but it's cool. It works. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to stand right here. Right here. See this? That's where I'm standing. And I'm going to do the infamous copy. And the near infamous paste. And we return to the original. And stand also here. And oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. FYI. Massive lag to the server. Most likely incoming. We're copying over 1 million blocks. Let's see. Yes, definitely. Hey, don't push me off when I'm trying to type in a command. That's terrible. Fly. I feel so stupid just like jumping up and down, being like, I want to fly. Yes. Okay. So I'm standing here. I'm very carefully typing. I hate you people. Alright, so I'm very carefully standing right here. I can't stop flying. Okay, I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to very carefully type paste -A 3, 2, 1, go. And the server goes Whew. Look at it magically appear. That is cool. Watching it like load through all this stuff. It's trying real hard. Oh. Yeah, it's giving it a shot. It's really trying. So far, it all looks good. And I'm sure that if I fly over here, it's going to be like, oh, by the way, there's chunks here. I should probably load them for you. Wee. Wee. Ooh, ah. Read the chat. Oh, no. What do you mean we gotta undo? Why we gotta undo? Why undo? No undo. Oh, no. Slash undo. Now we can't paste it without the A because it'll completely override the really awesome control system or control room that we built. Bye bye all you hard work. So long. Disappear into the nether like you do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, server. I don't mean to be killing you. Okay, we've actually need to clear out like a lot of the area around here because some of the stuff that's hanging out back here is gonna be totally integrated into it too. It's gonna like meld into it like some sort of freaky, you know, fly thing, and it's gonna be bad. So let's go ahead and do that too. I don't even know what's going on down here. What is this? This looks terrifying right here. All right, let's go ahead and clear out some space. Because otherwise it's all going to meld together and it's going to be terrible. So let's go all the way back. I don't know how far it went back. I know it went into this person's plot, whoever's plot this is, and I apologize. Position 2. Actually, I should probably go a little higher. Position 2. Set air. Take out a massive chunk of everything to make room for the gloriousness that is to come. And we've got a bunch of stuff that we've got to erase on the sides so that none of that interferes. I don't think anything will interfere down here. The stuff up above will interfere. Looks like Graham's taking care of that. I don't think it'll interfere with the melons. I think the melons are safe at the moment. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sever these ties over here, so that we know that that stuff is superfluous. Ooh! I killed it. I killed it. I killed the server. Hey, how's everybody doing? I smashed the blocks too fast. Yeah. Pea time at noon. Boop. Alright. So let everything kind of load back up. And a new bug in 1.2.4. You can't break stuff too quickly or it crashes the game. See that's a bug. That's a bug that should probably be fixed. What is a bug that should not be fixed? The new glowstone. Jeb, for the love of God, don't mess with the glowstone. It's perfect as it is. It is really a wonderful thing for us redstone engineers. And we're building all kinds of cool stuff with it. And if you, quote unquote, fix it, you're gonna break everything. So, hey guys, you know what I just realized? Because my game crashed, I'm not sure if it's gonna save the paste. So I might have to go back to Graham's plot and do that. I don't know. Well, anyway. Alright, so let's see. I think we're prepared to try this again. So, well, we intend, X-Ray, we are going to do that. I don't know if we're going to do that right now, because we might be gutting this whole display system. I don't know, and it would be kind of superfluous at this point, and we'd have to rework some of the timing things, like the repeaters, so it would add extra work for something that we might not actually be able to do. So, you know, whatever. All right, let's. So we're not going to do that right now. We're going to save that for another time. But we are going to do that. Okay, so now here we go. This is a big moment, guys. This is a big moment. All right, everyone. There's gonna be lag. Prepare yourself. / paste. -A. Go. Is it doing anything? Or did it forget my copy because I crashed? Nope, it remembered. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Well done, Graham. You pretty much aimed that perfectly. Look at that. Did not interrupt anything. All of this actually connects with it properly, like it should. Everything looks good there, like it should. We'll get everything running down the lines, like they should. That's interesting that we have this on-off, on-off, on-off thing going on here, and I'm not sure why that is, but we'll figure that out in a minute. We've got some additional things coming down. That connected to that. That's kind of cool. We've got... As far as I can tell, we are looking at a functional system. As far as I can tell. We've got stuff in place. And this would be a lot faster if I could zip around, but I can't zip around, so it's not very fast. Inhibitors are in place and retracted, so they all kept their blocks, which is good. Let's see. And all this is looking good. Wee. You. Alright. Those are extended, but it looks like they didn't do anything. So we didn't lose any of those, which is good. That's important. We've got some extra length in the back here. Looks like I just about randomly dug the right amount of hole in the ground. Yeah, I was only off by a few blocks. Very nice. Ah, very nice. Okay, so, and all of this has redstone on it. So it's all done properly. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That's all going across. So, yeah. Well, I would say that we are all notch noodles. Okay. No, that actually all copied over the way it's supposed to. Cool. I love it. I love it when stuff works the way that it should, the way that it's supposed to. And all of our feeds are off the way they should be. Let's see. On off at the static wall data. Read TMY comment. What on off parts where? In static wall decoder? TMY. All this lovely circuitry, ones that were on and off. Read my comment. What on and off parts where in the static wall decoder? The whole ones that were on off. Mentioned some parts were on off. Well, there was some pistons that were on, but they all retained their stuff, so that all worked. Everything copied over perfectly, Graham. As far as I can tell, everything is working, is just how it's supposed to be. So we should be all set. To answer your question, Nosh, the player is going to be standing right here inside this lovely place with just a nice view. And as you can see, we have got everything built in a kind of overhang going on here, especially the RAM modules, and an overhang over where the player is going to be standing. So we're not going to be blocking any of the view of the screen. It's pretty much all set. Okay. Okay. You've got the feeds from the control module. They are now all set. They are connected into the 4 feed lines like they should be where you had them. And everything lines up perfectly as far as that goes. The one feed from the output from the use button, which is the button back there, that's this one that's hanging out untied. It's this guy right there. That's gonna be our activation feed. So you'll be that's the one that you were looking for. He's gonna tie that. His plan is to tie that up into the RAM modules, so that it makes sure that we're facing that we have to be facing the right way when we activate it. So we have to be in the right position and facing the right way to break a wall. And there's that. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. So now that we have this massive wall of goodness, and we have a repaired system, let me just, I want to see if the data that I input into here is still here. It looks like it. It looks like it. So the very first wall set retains its data, as it should have. Should being the operative word, but doesn't always necessarily mean that that's what it is. So let's take a look. Some of this data should be passing on. Let's see. All of this data is blocked. Yeah, that's blocked. Blocked. We basically just have to fire up the directional system. Oh, good. Almost thought that there was something there for a second, but looks like there's nothing there. Okay, cool. We're going to kick on the thing. Let's see if that button works. Yep. Okay. So by kicking on that, we should be kicking on our brandy old system and looking at a wall. And we are. How lovely is that? That's quite lovely. I like it. Okay, now let's hop down into the control module and see how it looks. Make sure everything looks, because I know it's not going to look the same because the system, because we had to remove the 1-to-1 glass ratio. So I want to see how this looks as far as the rest of the graphics, and it's looking good so far. Okay, so now we should be looking down the hallway. All right, yeah. See, that's usable. Even if we can't figure out a way to bring back the 1-to-1 ratio again, the 1-to-1 contrast ratio, this still works. I mean, you can definitely tell what's going on here. You can see the darkened lights. You can tell that what's supposed to be on and what's supposed to be off. So, yeah. Why don't we add an X in the middle to show that the corridor continues? I thought I considered it, but I didn't really like the way it looked when I put it all together. It was kind of confusing, and yeah, I just didn't like the way it looked. Yeah, no, I don't know. Somebody was messing around with some of the new colored block stuff. I mean, the new decorative blocks. We got the creeper temple blocks, which are awesome. I like that. Creeper temple. And the new pink and brown and dark brown wood, which is cool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Get that on. Okay, so basically our system is functional. We have to take and program some things. We've got outputs here. These are the outputs from the thing that I'm trying to say, the dynamic objects. These outputs are going to have to be connected into the feed lines over here. that are going to tie into the individual object or individual slides. I'm not sure if we're going to be tackling that today, though. I don't know. I just don't know. Why don't I know? I don't know. But, well, I mean, mainly I'm saying I don't know because we have got. We might be redoing the. Well, hello, Cal. How are you? I am doing well. Houston, we have a cow. So I mean, you know, I don't know if we're going to be if we're going to get this. I don't know if the outputs are going to be in the same place. So I'm not sure. I mean, I would think that they would be, but I don't know 100%. So you know, I think that what we're going to do instead. Oh no, Graham just tore out a chunk of his own device. It's terrible. I have faith. I don't know if we're going to tie these into it today or what we're going to do as far as that goes. Let's see. What Minecraft version am I running? 1.2.4. Hello, JJ. If it was 1.1, we would not have our lovely glowstone stacks. They would not be working. So yeah, we've got that working. Trying to figure out what the next step is going to be, because we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes into the broadcast. Pretty much everything that we have to do next is going to be a major ordeal. Whether it's gutting that system or actually start programming in the map. Yeah, coding data in. I think that's probably what I'm going to do this time. Coding data in. Let's go ahead and start coding some of this stuff. I've got the map. I actually sent it to Graham, and that's how he built this system. This system is capable of 7 different types or 7 different dynamic objects, and that's about how many. I can't remember if that's how many is in the map or not, but yeah. And then we'll tie that all over there later. Man, that looks really weird. Anyway, so we're gonna start programming in some of the level, which means we'll also be getting the initial level data and working from there. So first, let me find said things. Yeah, let me answer JJ real quick. 2.4. Because I'm not sure exactly where it is. I put it somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. It's terrible. Is it under pics? It might be under pics. Because I've got, oh, nope, that's my old Mine Man pictures. Mine Man. Mine Man. That was so much fun. That's still one of my favorite creations I've done is Mine Man. Excuse me while you dig around my dirty desktop. I just loved it. I mean, it was freaking awesome. It was so much fun to make, and what really got me hooked on Redstone in the first place. So it's really cool. Oh man, where is it? Where did I put it? I had the whole image set up, everything set up, and now I can't find it. That's terrible. I've got a Prelude of the Chambered Stuff folder, for Prelude of the Chambered stuff. But you know what? I didn't put Prelude of the Chambered in there. I don't know why I did that, or why I didn't do that. That was silly of me. But I've got a map. I have a map somewhere. Where's my map? Map. It's not there. It's not there. Oh! Graham. I think Graham is saving my butt right now. He's sending me the link that I sent him of the map. Ah, there's the map. Yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you. You know where I'm going to save this? I think I'm going to go ahead and save that in the Prelude of the Chambered folder. Just throwing that out there. You know, just in case. POTC V2 map. So this little guy is going to be the map. How cool is that? And it is little, I know. But, you know, don't worry about it. And there's my... Why is my movies folder open? Bunch of dread stuff. Let's see. Where is Chambered? Prelude Chambered version 2 map. There it is. Okay. And zoom in. Dun. So that's gonna be the map. That is the map of Prelude Chambered version 2. Let's see. Check the chat windows. JJ says, "Alright, well, screw you guys then." For what? Oh, why aren't I whitelisted anymore? I don't know. What's your username, JJ? If you're still around. And I don't know. But I'm judging by his last statement of, "Alright, well, screw you guys then," that he's not actually there anymore. So, oh well. Okay. So, whoa, what? It just got really dark. And all I see is Arshia. Arshia and me are just kind of like hanging out in the dark. Yeah. Oh, shit. I just broke my own thing. There we go. Do. I was all like, "Raw, I'm gonna bust out," and I busted right through my own device. It's terrible. Okay. Thank you. I call him the Dirkter. He's the Dirkter. It's a great thing. Alright, let's see. So we got blah. Alright, now we've got the thing out there. Alright, so this is a front thing. It says, actually, Doc was here. And Arisha was here. Yeah! Cool. Man, I hate that. This is gonna be so annoying to program with the stupid creator mode hovering thing. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut off this data. I'm just gonna hack out all of the existing data because it's wrong now. Die, torches. I don't think there's any torches on the movement data because there's another cow. Why is there? There's cows everywhere. Or is it the same cow? Dun dun dun. Chunk, ha. Oh, chunk, ha. Chunka. Okay. Kill the other cow. Good for you. Die cow. Chunk, chunk. Alright, so all the original data is now gone. How long do applications take to get approved? If you're talking about applications to the build server, it kind of varies with the with what the with what admins are on and all that kind of stuff. Personally, I have not been on. It is raining cats now. Anyway, I have not been on the forums and stuff much because I've just been so freaking busy. So there's that. I think where you're talking about getting some more stuff, we just recently had a thing. For those of you who are watching, who are used to participating on the school server, our apologies. Right now the school server is down. It's in transition. Titanic Nut just couldn't afford to keep it running for us. Amazingly, he was operating it on like $140 a month in charges on his internet bill to keep that school server operating for us. I had no idea that it was going to be that expensive for him. I don't think he did either, just because we had so much traffic for the school server. So unfortunately, he had to shut the school server down, the school and the survival server. We're working on getting that ported over to Jasassin's server, which is what runs the build server right now. But that's only going to be a temporary solution. We've got we're kind of on the lookout for potential hosts, somebody who would be interested in hosting the school server, or trying to figure out a way to set up some kind of a payment program so that we could buy a server and have it run it. But in order to do that, we'd have to have donations, and it's just a mess. But Physonium says that he might host a server. That would be cool. Yeah, so we're trying to keep that server running. We're trying to keep it up and running for you guys. I know I love it, you guys love it, but it's just it's expensive. It is definitely expensive to keep all of these servers and stuff running. I mean, Jasassin spends a ridiculous amount of money on the build server to keep it up and running for us. So thank you very much, Jasassin. You are awesome. Thank you, Titanic Nut, for running it, keeping the server running for as long as you could. And we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep plowing ahead and try and keep everything working and operating as best as we can with the zero budget that we have. When is the next time the server is open? I think that it's usually on the weekend, so it's going to be, I believe they're going to be cracking open the server to everybody again this weekend. I don't know that 100% for sure, but if not this weekend, then soon, very soon, so that people will be able to hop back on here and play around on the server and see all the cool stuff that people are making, because people are making some really cool stuff with this new glowstone trickery, which is really awesome and allowing us to do even more with redstone than we could before. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's really good. Okay, public service announcement over. Fundraising announcement over. And I'm gonna start programming this guy, so yeah, let's take a look. Alright, so I'm gonna shrink this down so that I can have it for reference over here. Just gonna hang it out on the side. Boop. Okay, and let's see, talk about what the start is. Actually, let me take and flip this, because by default I think right now we're facing south. So when we're facing south is down here, or in the middle. Alright, so this is south. We start off facing south, and that's actually a good point. I'm gonna need the walls opened up too. So let's go ahead and open up walls. Oops, wrong one. That's the old Prelude of the Chambered Walls. I gotta find the new Prelude of the Chambered Walls. No, not again. Alright, version 2 walls. There it is. Okay, so these are the walls. All their glorious gloriousness. So I need to shrink that. And pull that over so I've got a good view of that as well. So I know what the crap I'm programming. Okay, so right off the bat, as we start off the game, we're going to be looking down a hallway. So we need to have all of the hallway options turned on. Let's see, these are heading out to the back, right? So we count in from the side. Okay, it's been a couple weeks since I've programmed this thing. Gotta remember how to do it. Right, so we're on that side. So we had number 1. We've got number 3. Five. And that's it for the side. The other side has numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let me verify that, make sure that I'm actually doing this properly. So we're gonna fire up the old game and make sure we're facing the right way. Let's see, should almost be facing the right way. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, why are we not working? First, let's figure out which one is connected to south. Number 3. Okay, so this is number 3. Number 3 is this guy. So if we turn to the left, one more time. Okay, this is the south bar. The south bar, unactivated. Ha! All locations are on right now. Okay. So I see. Gotcha. Okay, well I'm gonna break a thing here and just make sure so that I can test this. And I'll come back and replace it once we make sure that we can see what we should be able to see. Not quite. That's not quite right. And by not quite, I mean that's not right at all. So why is it wrong? What did I do to make it wrong? I mean, obviously I programmed it wrong, but why? Oh, I think I know why. Because those are not actually the right numbers. I mean, obviously they're not the right numbers because it's not programmed right, but I think I see where I screwed up. Okay, So we go from the middle and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, right, I went from the outside edge. Should be on the inside. Oh, JJ's talking on live stream. Hang on. Hang on, JJ. I'm a coming. J Sniff. I'd love to get back on if you have the chance. Okay. If any other, I would do it, but I'm kind of busy. If any of the admins that are currently watching this, you can check and see if JSniff has any outstanding issues. I don't know, and see if he can be put back on the server if he's put in an application. I don't know. So, could look into that. Alright, so, but let me get back to programming this bad boy. It's mad mamma jamma. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so close. So close, but not quite. Yeah. Alright, so I'm still off by 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's not quite right. Break it. Should go away. Yep, okay. It's actually 8. Oh, right, because not all of these go right. I forgot. One, this guy, is actually tied to the left screen. That's right. See? It's been too long. Too long. Alright. That's fixed. Alright. No. Okay, so we got that. And that's number 9. So we're going to go to, and that should take care of the left side down the hallway. Yes, it does. Okay, back in business, people. And now we're gonna count outward from this side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Should take care of the other side too, as long as my math is right, and it is. It's like we got a big X on the screen, so that's cool. Yeah. Well, once I Mort says, "Oh my God, programming's gonna take forever." It's not gonna take that long. It won't be that bad. Once I start getting on a roll with it, I just gotta refamiliarize myself with my own programming setup here. So, but for now, yeah, it's gonna take it just a tiny bit more time than one would hope. Anyway, okay, so the other ways are just directions. Okay, they're just sideways. All right, so we're facing south. Facing east and west are both just horizontal walls. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna make a quick marker here, just for kicks for myself here, to assist in my programming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be right. Yep. Alright. Now let's take this and all subsequent other ones here. Like so. And actually, we're just going to run it all the way back. All the way back. Which is going to take a while to get there, as I'm flying around all slowly. Yeah, I'm still complaining about that. Just saying. Still complaining. Replace stone with oh, what the hell? What are we gonna use? Wool? Yeah, that works. Okay. So that takes care of that division. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. This is just for my own programming purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's basically right here. Go up. Okay. And down. Fun way to do it. There we go. Ah, there we go. All right, and replace stone wool. There we go. All right, so those are my own little programming markers. That'll be helpful for me, and will drastically speed up this programming process. It means less counting. Okay, so that's number 1. All right, let's work on the next one. Let's see. So this is south. This is what, east? Then I think it's either east or west. Yeah, west. Not bad. All right, so west. It doesn't really matter in this case. It's still the same thing. Blocks numbers 2 and 3. As well as block number 2 on this side, like that. And we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and make sure. Another slow thing that's gonna take a little while is if I, oh, is it right? Every single one. I'm not gonna do that for every single one. I'm not gonna test it every single damn time. Just saying. But I am going to test it right now until, just to double check and make sure. Okay, we turn to the left, turn to the left again. We should be facing up against the wall. And we are. We have a wall. Cool. Okay. That's good. Let's see. So that was west. East is the exact same thing, because we're still just looking at a wall. So numbers 2, 3, and 2, like so. I hate this. Whatever. Alright, and now comes some fun stuff with the north direction. In the north direction, we're pretty much doing the exact same thing as the south direction, but there's going to be bars in the way. So let's take a look and see. We've got north direction here. What direction is numbers 1, 3, and 5. Alright. And then on the other side, it is numbers 1, 2, and 3, like so. And then in the specialty number bracket, we are going to be looking at number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, second one up to the bottom, just this guy. Okay, and yeah, there we go. Bars in the way of the hallway. You shall not pass. And then, as you'll see, is whoever is controlling it is turning around, that in the other direction there's no bars, and that you can actually go that way. That's really cool. Okay, keep this direct. Never mind. Alright, so that's bars. So you can't go that way. But you can go this way. Alright, so that's position 1. All nice and done and finished. How cool is that? We've programmed one position in the grand scheme of all of these positions. Good God, this might take a while. Alright, so I'm just hard coding in all of the non-dynamic objects, which is going to take a little while, obviously. And then we can start working on some of the dynamic objects a little later on. Let's go ahead and start with the next one, which is going to be, let's see, we can always see 2 blocks ahead of us, right? Yeah. So the next one is going to be very similar to the last one. Okay. In the northerly direction, we're actually going to be using the same code setup, except for that one, which is a different number. We're going to be, let's see here. We're going to be heading in that direction. Got that in the way. We've got, yeah. Okay, so that takes care of that. Side. This other side is going to look the exact same as above it, so like so. And then in the east direction, it's going to look again exact same in the easterly direction as it did in the other one. So we've got position this, position this, and those two, and that's going to take care of that. Okay, and then for the southerly position, which is a little further on, we can actually start to see the corner of the turn, I believe. Yep, we're going to start to see it. So we're going to be seeing it go forward 1 space and then turning to the right. Okay. So let's take a look here. We're going to be doing it forward 1 space, which is this guy. That's current space, I mean. That's current space. 1 space forward. And instead of this, we're going to be not having that. Because that's going to be a corner. Okay. And then for the other one, it's going to look the exact same as the one above it. So let's go ahead and adjust that, program that into there. Oop. Okay. Let's see. Now, let's make it so that we can move into the next position. Obviously, we've got a slight problem here, and that is that I'm just going to go and crank that on real quick so that I can test out. You look. Ah! There's a cat in the control room. Be gone, cat. Be gone, cat. Yeah. Die, cat. Okay. Looks like I forgot to program one side of it. I have killed a cat. Now, see, now if I go out and do put this on Reddit, I'll have a whole mob after me for killing a cat. Okay, looking good so far. And on this one, that's unusual. Why are you having a malfunction? Let's see, that should be in the southerly direction, which is this one. We've got, I don't know, oh, because I didn't do anything on the right, did I? Am I programming this? Hang on. I think I got this wrong. Because it's actually on the right that has the thing, so that should be like that. And then on the other side, oh no, what'd you forget, Graham? There are no repeaters there. Repeaters, oh, in the front lines. Yeah, we'll have to adjust that for sure. For shizzle. Okay, on this side. Now we're talking. Now we've got the 1, 2, but not 3. Alright, hop back on here. I'm not sure which way we're facing right now, so I'm just going to turn to the right. Oh, this should be interesting. Bye, cats. As I shove all the cats off. Okay. Yes. I also need it to be position number 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so I forgot to add that last corner block so it's a little more obvious. Let's see, which is position number 3 inside of here. Ah! Is that one? What's this one? Okay. 1, 2, 3, which I think should be there. I think. There is that. Or am I not? Oh, I guess I'm a little too far ahead of myself. There is not that yet. I'm like, that looks weird because it's not supposed to be there. So it's not that. it is actually, it is actually the number 2, not number 3. So 1, 2. There we go. You know, theoretically that should also be there. Let's make that little peg there. I don't think I really designed it to necessarily be that way, but I kind of like the way that looked. So let's take a look and see how that looks. With number 3. Oh, went too high. We're still in the kind of tweaking phase of things. Close. What am I missing? Did I do that? No? Alright. Whoever's putting cats in the goddamn control area, stop it! Let's look down the hallway. That's weird. Okay. Did I break something that should not have been broken? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. It looks wrong. Numbers 1, 2. Number 5. Right, that's what's missing. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. So I definitely need to put that there. But why? What is going on here? Return. It's working. Okay. One last turn. To be facing the right direction. Ah ha ha! That's perfect. That's the way it's supposed to look. Good. Okay, I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave the glass off the screen because it looks terrible and doesn't do anything for it now that the lighting bug has been fixed. So no glass on the screen. We'll just leave it empty like this, and with the glass on it, it looks freaking terrible. Oh, geez, someone deleted and replaced all white wool in about a quarter of the map. That's terrible. Hate that kind of stuff. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Don't ban me. Don't ban me, guys. Wow, that actually looks really good. Sorry, I'm just kind of fawning over my own creation here, but that looks really good. That's pretty much spot on like what I was imagining in my head So this is really good. You guys are awesome, all of you, for helping me make this thing a reality and making it work. This is like just as much our project as it is mine at this point. I've had so much help from all the RDF guys and all of you people who've helped me out in the chat window, and yeah, just all the live stream people, the YouTube comments. Yeah, y'all are awesome. You all are awesome. Could not have done it without you. Okay, now position 3. Let's see. Position 3. What is going to be in position 3? Well, first I'm gonna we'll get rid of this, but it's kind of useful right now. We still have to program the decoder with the right numbers and stuff. Now that we have 2 positions, let's make sure that the positional movement is working properly. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll do a test before I get too much further in the programming process. First, let's go ahead and program the decoder here with position 1. So let's see. All of these are on at the moment. So let's go ahead and shut this off. Disable all of the debug switches. Okay, good. So that should reset the screen, in theory. Nothing should be on at the moment, in theory. Or should everything. It should be on, because we don't have this thing. Yeah, right. All right, so I gotta encode the decoder here. Let's see. Putting this. I'm trying to remember which way is which. Did we start? Is 1 over here, or is 1 over there? I honestly can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it could be any way I want, huh? Any way I want it, that's the way I need it. Any way I want it, do. Alright, sorry. Anyway, we have this set up so that torches cannot be on that side. So we're going to put the torches on the other side, which means that 1 is going to be on the left side. So let's go ahead and put in the decoder that way. I have stuck that music in your head. In your head. In your head. Maybe I've stuck that in your head now. Or maybe I should just stop. Alright. So, number 1 is going to be here. Remember how we do this. That is a 0 block. And a torch. Let me think. Try to remember when we met when we put this whole thing together. So let's go ahead and take and add in 1 position. Oops. Position 1. I'm gonna kill my little debug lever. There it is. Okay, so position 1 is on the outside. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. So if we go through here, see the position 1 is activated, or at least it would be if the inhibitor was if we were facing the right eye. So this is position 1. Position 1 is going to be on this side, which is good. Position 1 being powered means that it needs to be like this for position 1, right? And like this for all of the zeros. Let's try it. If position 1 is on, we rock our bud, we should be looking at position 1 being on. Meanwhile, position 2, which is this bad boy, this mad mamma jamma, is going to have a torch here and a square here. Like so. So that's for position, oops. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did, okay. Whew. No? No, I did it wrong. I was looking at position 3. My bad. Well, that could still stay anyway, but it's a little different. This is position, oh, this is position 3. Ta-da! Position 2. This is position 1. Position 2, on the other hand, oops, no, that stays, has a torch there and blocks all the way across, naturally. And then position 3 is right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and test that real quick. I'm going to turn that off, check position 2. Pop our basal flops. Position 2 is active. Let's see. Oops. Hang on. I think I put it in the wrong spot. No? That's supposed to be there. Yes. I think I programmed the decoder incorrectly. Or maybe not. No, because it shifts over by 1. Right? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Unless, if this was supposed to be position 1, it would be out here. Which would also mean it's further out there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good thinking for the decoder. Okay. Yeah, alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's right. The torches are on one side on one on the other side on the other. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Duh. Okay. Derp 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 derp. Don't mind me, I'm just herp-a-derping. I mean, no, it's. I mean, like, see, the torches are on the are hanging off this side, on number 2, and they're hanging off this side on number 1. Yeah, but we got one, like. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. It's the same place. What I mean is see how there's one torch on one side here, and then the torch would be on the other side here, and that's how it is, on the thing. I was trying to put the torch here and then put the torch like. I was trying to do it this way, which is wrong. It should be like this, and that's right. And so yeah, we're both on the same page. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 3 positions programmed into our little decoderator. Let's go ahead and program the stuff into it here. Make sure our debug torches are off so that we don't mess with that. We're going to have it so that we're going to be programming into the feeder in the southern direction. So only when we're facing the southern direction we push forward does anything happen. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the southerly direction. So we go underneath it here, and we're going to move into position 2 when facing that direction. Let's see. And when in position 2 and facing north, we are going to be, oops, this is not north, this is south. South will lead us into position 3. South will lead us into position 3. North will lead us into position 1. So north is the top one, and that's going to lead us into position 1. Oops, one little too far. One. Position 1 should never lead itself into position whatever. It shouldn't have to lead into itself. Okay, now let's go ahead and give this sucker a shot. First, we're going to kick off the first position. So we kick that back on, and we're going to activate our movement. Keep the debug switch back off, and we're going to try actually moving this bad boy around. So let's see, and move to the right, and that should face us in the southerly direction, and then we move forward. Ha! There we go. It works. We moved. How cool is that? Hello, Usarian. Usarian, we are creating a 3D game in Minecraft. The second generation of a 3D game in Minecraft, actually. This is Prelude of the Chambered version 2 with some improvements. Oops. I think I programmed that wrong. Stand by. Reprogramming. Reprogramming. Because that should be the northerly facing direction. And we should have... No, we should have solid wall in the northerly facing direction. Why do we not have a solid wall on the northerly facing direction? We should. We have 3 torches to go on. Yeah, I personally, yeah, I consider it to be quite epic myself. Yeah. This version has a better display, so it actually works a little better. The RDF has a presence on Minecraft forum. I of course have my own account, which is Barrick on Minecraft forum, and this has its own thread on Minecraft forum as called Prelude of the Chambered. Um, so yeah, it definitely does. Now see, we're having some issues here. And I've got a YouTube video out of the first generation of this working, so that you can see how it works, and also a like how it works background type activity type thing, and so that's pretty cool. All right, now let's see. This is very interesting because position number, we should be looking at position 2 in the whatever direction we're facing right now. What direction are we facing right now? We're either facing east or west. I'm not sure which. It looks like we are facing in this direction. Okay, so this needs to be position not just 1 or 2. No, it should be in position 2. However, for some unknown reason, aha, aha, ha! This is a problem. It should be on, but it is not. It must be missing a block somewhere or something. It lost its block. I forgot it. There you go. Give you your block back. That could be a problem. Looks like the sticky piston wasn't quite sticking the way it should. Okay. Anyway, now if we turn to the right, okay, that works good. Turn to the right again. Okay, turn to the right again. And I'm sorry if I'm lagging everybody that's around here. It would not surprise me at all, because there's a lot going on. And we still have a problem. We've got a, one of these is not functioning correctly. This particular one. That's probably, it could very well be that I did not program it right. But I don't think that's the case. Which direction should we be facing in right now? We're facing north. North should have that switch on. The middle one. That should not be like that. It should not. Because of this right here. This feed is on. Why is it not transferring to be on? Ah, again. This sticky piston has left its block behind. And in doing so, has broken the game. Now that is an interesting conundrum. Only that one sticky piston seems to be forgetting its block for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but could be any number of reasons. Okay, so now we're facing back towards position 1, and let's see. And I'm going to move forward. Haha! And it worked. We can move forward. Yeah, let's see. We've definitely got a problem with a sticky piston down here. I'm not sure what that problem is. Maybe it has something to do with chunk borders. Our chunk borders are a little broken right now. I'm not exactly sure where that chunk lies. Let's see if I can find a chunk border marker. Not really. Not very well. But I'm wondering if it is on that chunk that is being an issue. I'm not sure. Alright, let's try turning around and going back in the same direction we came. Turning around. Okay. Now we're facing the right direction. Now we're going to move forward. Yes. Good. Now we're going to turn to the right again. And I'm guessing that we're going to have lost our block. No, we didn't. Yep, we did. There, that sticky piston. That sticky piston is killing it. Right there. You mean sticky piston. Alright, so this is where we are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fly out the back and see. I'm going to see if this piston, or if this piston is on the chunk border marker. Just for kicks. No, it looks like it's pretty squarely within a chunk from this angle. I mean, in this direction. Let's check the other direction. The other direction, it's pretty squarely inside a chunk, right in the middle. So, I don't know what's going on with that glitch. But that's a glitch. That's breaking it. That's annoying. We might just tear this all out and have to go with regular repeaters. So if we have to do that, we have to do. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Even this one. This one. It's just this one. Just this one. One piston. One piston is forgetting that it actually is supposed to have a block. And that piston is inside of a chunk border. It's inside a chunk in both directions. It's just not, it's just forgetting that it has a piston. Oops. Weird. Very weird. And quite annoying, I might add. Let's see, we've got... Okay, so that's delayed, like it should be. That feeds into it like it should. It appears that it doesn't. It appears that the repeaters are configured properly. It appears that everything should be working the way it should, and yet it is not. For whatever reason, it's just like not working. It doesn't like it. So, weird. I don't know why. And it's only the one piston. The other pistons are fine, but this one is cranky. It just doesn't want to pistonate, or pistorate, or whatever. Ah. Notch asks, how is it that I'm so good at redstone? And Sashaval just pretty nailed it right on the head. And that is that anybody can be good at redstone as long as they have good reasoning skills. And that's basically how I figure all this stuff out. I just kind of logicked my way through it. So I don't know what is up with that one piston. Without knowing what is up with it, it's hard to fix it because it's broken, obviously. But it's just not. It's just a cranky piston. Ay ay ay. Like I said, we might have to gut that and replace it with just normal repeaters. I mean, we're talking about 2 ticks is what this instant repeater mess saves. Okay. Tyler is saying he will watch it. Thank you, Tyler. I am going to stand here and try and break it. So I'm going to turn around. Look down the hallway. Okay. Now, when I turn back around is when it should be broken. Face around back to the northerly direction. And yep, it's broken. Yep, it broke. I must say, I must say that building this gigantic device has introduced me to bugs that in Minecraft that are quite the head scratcher. Let's see. The question is definitely from where. And why, yeah, and why not the others? That is also a good question. Now, it shouldn't be repeating pulses. It shouldn't. That doesn't necessarily mean it isn't, but it shouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna try it, but you're already ahead of me. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna break it again. And see if you guys can critically analyze what is going on with this little thingy. Okay, so we're facing the wall. That looks good. We're now facing the broken wall, like it should. And then we're going to step on it again. And we're going to be looking at sideways wall. Okay, now this upcoming button push is where it breaks, so keep your eyes out, Graham, because here we go. And it's broken. Is it getting a 1-tick pulse? Aha. It's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so it's receiving a 1-tick pulse from the decoder. Must be happening. Yeah, Graham, it's all your fault. What's wrong with you? Okay. Well, here's the deal. Since it's a 1-tick pulse, it's not really a good way to solve that. Yeah, the delays between the directions aren't normalized. Exactly. Yeah. So, let's see. How can we fix this? The easiest way to fix it. Yeah, I was just about to say, is to add a pulse extender. Now, out of curiosity, would we simply I don't know if that would work. Probably not, because it would probably pulse it right to the repeater and not work at all. As I say, could we just add a repeater in here and have it work? But I don't think that that's going to work for us. Unless, of course, well, I was gonna say if we kick it to 2 ticks, then that would work. But I know, but that's a 2-tick extra delay, which is exactly equal to what this removes, effectively negating its effectiveness, its whole purpose for existence. The instant wire busting was just a there is a 0-tick extender. The new 0-tick. Okay, well, in that case, I will let you go ahead and just mastermind that, Graham, and figure out a way to get around this little hiccup, because it seems like you have an idea for doing that. And in the meantime, let me check the time, because I think we're 2.5 hours, guys. This is a good stopping point, I'd say. We've got a functional game, by the way. In case you didn't notice, we have a game. It works. We can walk around. We can only walk around in 2 places. And we can spin around in a circle in 2 places. But, regardless, it is still a game. And it's still a functional one. And we will also soon have the dynamic object so that we'll be able to have broken walls and stuff. And that is really freaking cool. Super freaking cool. Still got obviously a lot of programming left, but by the time that this comes around next week, as long as, you know, I'm not at the hospital having a kid next week, then Zombie Mod will be updated, and we'll be able to zip through around and fly around and program this a lot faster than I'm currently able to do, because I'm floating around ever so gracefully. And then as soon as I touch the ground, I, lose my ability to fly. Ooh, yeah. Graham, let's take a look. What do you got? What do you got? What you got? What you got? Bam. Something like this. Interesting. Very interesting. So I take it this would be the inputs here. So So when it breaks, cuts off, turns on. Yep, adds 1 tick to the falling edge of all pulses. Interesting. Spiffy. And it looks, to me, like it is compact enough to possibly fit inside of this. And possibly. I don't know, it'd be awful tight, it looks like. But if we, yeah, I was going to say, if we stagger it back and forth, we can definitely make it fit within here, and that would clear up that problem. See? Pfft, Graham's the genius. Look at this. He comes up with all this amazing stuff. I'm just putting it together. Awesome. Just awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're gonna call it a day for today, because it's 2.5 hours into it, and we've hit a good stopping point. The only thing I've got more programming and stuff to do in this, and yeah, that's good. If we put repeaters in, yeah, you're right. We'll see a similar problem with the graphic data. You're right. We might lose some of our some of our wool pistons, and that would suck. So yeah, we're gonna call it quits for today. Episode 13. We made a lot of progress today, and we've got a massive wall of awesome in addition to all of this. And I will be back next week for continuation, as long as I'm, like I said, not in the hospital having my kid. And so we'll be able to continue on and program this and add in the dynamic objects and do all kinds of really cool stuff. I'm excited. This is awesome. So thank you all for watching, and I was just thinking, some people are saying, oh, you should remake Prelude the Chambered in your own game, Dread. And I say, don't tempt me. I want to get this one done first before I take on any other projects. And not only that, but I actually want to get Dread itself kind of working and stuff. So I'm probably not going to take on any type of projects, engineering projects like this in Dread until I get more done in Dread. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week if all goes well. If not next week, then the week after. And I will do my best to not be exhausted from having a newborn kid. All right, thank you all, and see you next week.